Hello everyone, welcome to AI Movies Review, and I'm here to review Monarch, The Legacy of Monsters, and this is the first season of this Apple TV Plus series, part the legendary Warner Brothers Monsterverse that takes place in the aftermath of the 2014 Godzilla film. And we follow Kate, played by Anna Sawai, who winds up finding out about a long-lost half-sibling of hers, Kentaro, played by Renwat Abe, and friend Kiersey Clemens, character Meg, and they wind up getting wrapped up in this grand conspiracy looking for Kate and Kentaro's father, who has been missing for years ever since the events of what happened with Godzilla. And Takahiro Hira plays their father Hiroshi. Now, this series focuses on two parallel stories. You have Kate and Kentaro's present day, and it keeps cutting back to the late 50s, to the story of three individuals that really laid the groundwork for Monarch. And this is an interesting parallel of seeing you have Lieutenant Lee Shaw, played by Wyatt Russell back then, and Kurt Russell in the present time, and you have Mari Yamamoto, who plays Dr. Keiko, and you have Anders Holmes, who plays Bill Randa, John Goodman's character except younger in this period, and what's really interesting is this parallel story of cutting back and forth. I really like the elements of the past. There's some really incredible character development between this trio, and I think the three actors do a fantastic job not only laying the groundworks of this conflict with the military and trying to prove the existence of these monsters, but also their character dynamics, and I think these three actors do a fantastic job. There's some incredible scenes, like you see them discovering some monsters in these portals to trying to explain where these monsters come from, and specifically there's an incredible part of one of the episodes where they have Godzilla and the nuclear testing out in the islands of the Pacific, and those elements are really awesome, and then in the future, I think generally the mystery of them trying to find their father works pretty well, and I think it really kicks into gear when they finally, who's now played by Kurt Russell, who is by far the most charismatic person in this show and really brings a lot of energy to this. He's swaggering Kurt Russell that he is, and I really appreciated what he brought to the table here and was my favorite part of the show, and I do feel like those sections of the show get really huddled because there's so many government conspiracy elements. And these characters and that character, what are they doing, who's doing what, who wants to do what, and especially the middle episodes of this 10-episode season kind of drag a bit, and you can tell it probably could have been a bit leaner, but there's also some great elements of whenever they have the monsters here. It's incredible, the effects deliver, the action is great. They had this giant penguin shrew with ice frost breath and stuff like that, which was a really cool element. And then the last couple episodes of the season really delivered, and we get to see a little bit deeper into the mythos of what's going on here, and especially the last episode this season really delivers a lot of things that we've all been really wanting to find out about this monster world that they've been crafting for ever since the 2000s. Now it's 10 years that this movie franchise has been going on. And they do so much great character heavy lifting in this show compared to some of the films, just really blows them away, and it delivers some interesting mysteries and twists and turns, and really sets up something compelling for when we get back to a season 2, if we have one or if this continues into the films. It's just something that really works, and this was a quite compelling and engaging series, and I'm so glad that we were able to check this out. This might be my favorite entry into this monsterverse that they've been working on, so I was quite taken aback and really enjoyed this series and this experience, but those are my thoughts on Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 1. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.